Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm doing a foundation review on a very, very hyped up foundation and brand in general. This is Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. So if you notice, I have a sample size here because I went on a journey with this foundation already. So I went to Sephora and I picked up the full size foundation and they color matched me to the third lightest shade, which seemed to match me fine in the store. So then I went home and it oxidized probably 2 shades darker. So usually I'm the lightest shade in foundations anyway, so that was kind of weird that they matched me to the third lightest. So anyway, so I went back to exchange it and they actually gave me this sample size of the lightest shade, so I'm able to try it out and see how it oxidizes before I purchase it and have to return it again. So this is the lightest shade that they offer. This is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. So it tells you to shake well. The sample size they give you is 0.20 fluid ounces or 6 milliliters. So I'm going to be putting this on my face, wearing it throughout the day, and seeing if it is actually worth the hype. I'm going to put the price down here. I believe it's $32 or $36, and you do get more than a fluid ounce, which I really appreciate in the full size. So I did kind of appreciate that for a lower price tag, they do give you more. So I'm super excited to try this. I didn't pick up anything else from the line. And that's like for specific reasons. I tested out everything in the store. For their contour sticks, I used a Wet n Wild contour stick and I really like it. So, and I don't use that enough. I don't use cream products enough to warrant me purchasing another one. For the highlighters, I swatched the lightest highlighter. It's white and it barely showed up on my skin. And the other one is gold, which obviously wouldn't work for my very fair skin tone. And as for the highlighting duos, they were really glittery, which some people might like. My roommate personally loves glittery highlights. I don't, so I didn't want to pick those up if I knew I wasn't going to like them off the bat. Can't think of what else she has. Oh, for the setting powder, I didn't pick that up either because I'm really liking the Too Faced Peach Blur powder, so there wasn't really a reason for me to pick that up. And I still have Boscia blotting papers that I'm using, so these are things that I already have and enjoy in my collection, so I didn't feel the need to purchase another of the same thing just because it's Rihanna. But I am interested in trying this foundation for sure. So like I say in every foundation video, I have combination skin with cystic acne. I have a ton of acne scarring. I have stopped using the Sunday Riley UFO oil. That's been really breaking me out more than normal. It's been going on for weeks, so I did cut that out. So we're just going to go ahead and try this out today. It says to shake well because, as I was told in the store, this is a water-based foundation. It says it can be built up to full coverage, so that's what I need. I need a lot of full coverage. So I'm just going to give you a look at my skin right now. A lot of this is scarring. This is not. This is new. We got some scarring over there, so I'm going to need a lot of coverage. This is cute. This is exactly what the full-size foundation looks like, which I appreciate, but the full-size foundation bottle is glass. This is plastic. Alright, so this is what the lightest shade looks like. And I have about 3 pumps of it on there. So I'm going to go in with a beauty blender on one side and a brush on the other side just to see if I can build up the coverage. Usually with brushes you do get more coverage. So my plan is to go in with the brush, and then if I need to I can smooth it out with the beauty blender. So this is a Morphe brush. There isn't a number on it or anything. I got this off the website as a set. I don't know why they're not labeled. I'm just going to go in off the back of my hand. Get my mirror out. So right off the bat, I'm seeing this is a little, like the undertone is wrong. It's looking a little bit like beige on my skin, but the coverage is pretty good. And this is with the brush. I forgot to put primer on. Okay. Alright. Cool, Marissa. I'm gonna stick some primer over here now. Well, we're gonna see how this foundation performs without a primer on this side. Oh god. I went ahead and primed the other side of my face with the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot because I'm a fool and I forgot to prime. But this will be a true test of the foundation to see how long it wears. Oh, I'm so mad I forgot primer. Okay, so this is the foundation with one layer and a brush. it did a pretty good job of covering over here, definitely. Shade's a little funky, but I think it did a really nice job. And I'm not seeing any brush strokes, which is kind of weird because this is a crappy brush. Yeah, I think it did a really good job of covering over there. So now I'm going to, I pretty much used all of that was on my hand. There's a little bit left. I'm just going to go in with another pump. And this is the primed side of my face. And I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender. Okay, so here it is with the sponge versus the brush. I have a lot more on this side to cover up, but this side looks really, really nice. I think that it's pulling kind of yellowish beige on me, which is not my undertone. I'm just going to go over here with the sponge and build up a little bit more. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. I think that it did a really nice job of covering up over here. Forehead looks good. Other side of my face looks good. I feel like I'm getting full coverage. I definitely feel like I'm getting full coverage. We still have a little bit coming through right here, but that's just a tough area for me to cover right now, unfortunately. So we're going to see how concealer blends out on top of this. I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the lightest shade, Fair. I think that if you're any fairer than me, this foundation would be a little bit dark. But I definitely like how it went on. It looks really smooth. I'm having an excellent brow day, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set this. I'm going to use my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. Definitely my favorite powder right now. Keeps me matte all day, smooths out my skin. Highly, highly recommend this. I want to show you. Oh, yeah, it comes up pretty quickly, which can throw me off. I'm going to use my Ego Tools brush. I find the best way to use this powder is to dust it over your face with a fluffy brush. I tend to use a dense brush and kind of stamp my powder in, but I find that that doesn't really work with this powder. It gets really cakey pretty easily. So this is definitely the best method. Okay, so this is what we're looking like powdered. I wish I could have gotten a little bit more coverage right there, but that's a really, really tough area. I think it's looking pretty good. I do have some glitter fallout on my face from the eyeshadow that I used, but I'll take you through that when I finish my makeup. So I'm going to finish up my face makeup and I'll be right back. Alright, the rest of my makeup is done. It didn't do anything too crazy today. On my eyes, I have the Nikkie Tutorials Power of Makeup palette. I have sugar coated on my lid with a little bit of this blush shade, which is Justify My Love. And I also have Painkiller in the crease. Not so bad. Not so bad. For my blush, I mixed together these two shades. Bronzer was the one in here too. Highlighter, this beautiful, beautiful pink highlighter, is the Makeup Revolution Triple Baked Highlighter in Goddess of Love. I'll show you the inside, but it's broken. It's so sad. Lips are the L'Oreal Balm in 218 Rose Elixir. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so I didn't want to put like an actual lipstick on. And I set everything with the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. So I think it looks really, really nice right now. No complaints, especially with the not primed side. It went on beautifully. This over here is the not primed side. Yeah, everything blended fine, just fine on top of it. Not really much of a difference with the primed side. So today's my first day of school. I'm in grad school, so I need to go look at my coursework and see what my classes are going to be like and stuff like that. I need to eat, so I will check in with you guys in just a little bit. I forgot to tell you guys, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Alright, bye!
Capital City!
We're here, we've arrived. We're gonna have 15 plates of food.
Yep.
My foundation's oxidized. We're doing real good. Business.
The business.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Hey guys, so it's about 5:30 in the afternoon now. I've been kind of out and about all day here and there. I'm going to be moving, so I'm packing, and this is what the foundation is looking like. I am looking a little bit shiny up on the... Hello? I am looking a little bit shiny up in the forehead T-zone area. You guys can see this is some good lighting here. This is the not primed side, and this is the primed side, so I'll show you guys. We have some concealer creasing, but that's the Tarte Shape Tape. It's still looking pretty good, still looking fresh. Up here I'm a little bit oily. Same with over here, even though this is the primed side, but I think you'll be able to see it in this lighting, yeah. It oxidized a couple of shades. This is the shade of my actual skin tone, and it's a little bit darker. It has definitely oxidized to the point where like you can see it. So that's like the only thing that's really bothering me about this foundation right now, except for the fact that I am a little bit shiny. You can see that it's sinking into my forehead lines right there. So that's kind of undesirable, but I'm going to continue to wear this for a couple more hours, and I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, it's about 8:30 here, so I'm desperate to take my makeup off. I wanted to show you how it is looking. I've had this on since 10:30 this morning, and it's about 8:30 now. I'm a little bit oily up here still, but it's not breaking down at all. Coverage is still looking really, really good. Around like my nose and stuff, it hasn't caked up. Around my upper lip, it hasn't caked up. It just looks like really good. The shade, like I said earlier, the shade did oxidize a little bit, and it was pretty noticeable in natural lighting. So I would be wary of that. But it wasn't like so bad that I wouldn't go out with it kind of thing, you know, if that makes sense. But overall, I do like this foundation. I don't think it's a revolutionary foundation. It's not my favorite foundation, but I definitely do like it. It's felt really lightweight on my skin. I haven't felt it getting heavy or like greasy feeling at all. Like I said, I am a little bit oily up here, as you can see. But it's definitely not as bad as I usually am. This is the not primed side, and this is the primed side. I don't see any difference between the two sides at all. So I'm kind of like happy that I forgot to prime this side of my face, because there really isn't a difference at all with this foundation in particular. So I really, really like it. We're looking a little bit shiny, but it's not too bad. I got some samples in the mail today, but it's the end of the night for me. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. So I recommend this foundation for sure. Be careful about your shade. I would go a shade up just because of the oxidization. My roommate has tried this foundation too, and it doesn't oxidize on her. So I don't know if it's just the lighter shades, or if it's just depending on like your skin type or your skin tone or something like that. But she's pretty fair complected like I am, but yeah, it doesn't oxidize on her, so I'm not too sure, but it definitely did on me. So just be wary of that. But if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I got more foundation reviews coming. They're my favorite thing to do. I just picked up the Bare Minerals Bare Pro, so that'll be next. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!